Sponsored by Degenerates. What's happening, people? You're tuning in to Comedy by Coincidence. I'm fairly certain it's episode 193 or 4. 194. Let's go with that. How's it going, everybody? You tuned into Comedy by Coincidence. It's your boy. It's Chris Hippie Davis, and I'm joined by the Florida Panther, the Mormon Foreman. It's my man over there.
It's Tom, motherfuckers.
That's right. And this is Comedy by Coincidence, your favorite comedy podcast where you hang with the boys. We catch you up on comedy news, our lives, and everything in between. We follow Ty's adventures in comedy as he's getting started. We follow my adventures in my band life and my adventures in comedy as well, I suppose, a little bit. Anyways, how's it hanging, brother?
Oh, you know, it's a day. Made it through the airport. We traveled yesterday. We're in Houston, Texas.
Ooh.
Travel day wasn't that bad. We got through it.
No arrests. That's what I like to hear, you know.
Yeah. Flight wasn't delayed. Had the whole row to myself, so naturally we spread out.
Nice. You couldn't ask for more, dude. What are you talking about? That's crazy.
I know, right?
That never happens.
Yeah, now we're in Houston, Texas, contemplating our life decisions and about to get barbecue for dinner, so.
Okay, good. So let's talk about contemplating your life decisions. What's going through your head? What's going on?
Oh, dude, it's the usual.
I mean, hey, you're talking to a musician. Ha! You know? So,
yeah.
I get it, you know. But at least you have a steady job and income and living a life of, you know, getting started in comedy. How many years in on comedy are you at this point, dude? We're getting somewhere.
Let me think here. I got retired early in 2020. So Christmas of that was in March. So Christmas of 2020. So we're approaching 4 or 5 years.
That's what I'm saying, dude. And think about all the Joe Schmoes who show up on Kill Tony, put their name in the hat, and they go up there and they're like, "How long have you done comedy?" And they're like, this is my first time, or I've done 2 over last month, you know. 4 years in, dog.
Yeah.
4 or 5 years in, we're doing this damn thing. Shit, this podcast has been running longer than my, you know, some bands I've had, you know. We're doing the damn thing.
Yeah, and I get it, and I thank you for the motivational speak. It's just, you know, the constant self-doubt and one of those, like, I got this sweet sugar mama that's sending me cool places, and comedy's not doing that. So it's like you get a corporate sugar mama, and you know, high paying CEOs and whatnot will sympathize with this, I think. and it's the ultimate honey trap. You know what I mean? It's
having a job. No, it's the stepping stone though. And hey,
no, having a job that takes you away from everything so frequently. That's the honey trap.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That's why a CEO will relate to this, because even though they're on vacation with their kids, they're still attached to their phone.
Right.
Except for me, the separation is physical. You know, it's kind of hard to do comedy on Zoom, and I also refuse to do it.
Minus what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
But no, I get it. And then, like, you know, when you're on these vacations, you're there for work. And at any moment, like a CEO could get called away from his family to deal with a problem. You could be called away from Machu Picchu. And you got to run down the mountain to get back and save a problem at work. You know what I mean? I get that. So, but
so, you know, it's just one of those. Once again, I've left the local comedy scene, so, you know, give me a day or two to be sad about not doing comedy there, and then I'll find comedy here, and then everything will work out.
You're in Houston. It's not Austin, but it's Austin adjacent. You know.
Oh, there's a lot of options. There's actually an open mic at the Secret Group tonight that I'm considering going to. So
on a Sunday too. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
do it.
I mean, I was going to go to one last night, but Houston has mics every night of the week except for Saturday.
That makes sense.
So.
Well, you're still doing the damn thing. How many mics did you get in town while you were in Tampa?
I got Monday and Tuesday last week. Since we met, we went to the Gimmick, and then we went out. No, I only did Monday. Did Monday.
Damn.
Only went to the Gimmick that one day. It was some. You know, Tuesday I had to pack up my shit and do laundry and stuff. Wednesday it was a friend was in town. You know, it's that time of year of reunions, so I had to go meet up with them.
Hell yeah. No, I mean, that's good. You gotta... Yeah. Ties giving sometimes, you know?
Yeah. Give and a take. And I'm only going to grow more selfish from here, so...
Jesus Christ. We'll see. If you ever get an ounce of responsibility, that might change. We'll see what happens. You told me you had a date. Did you already have the date, Sasha?
I did have the date, yeah.
Did it go okay? How'd it go? Well, now we're into Mari. We're in territory. Like, we gotta know. I need details. How's it going, doggy?
It was less of a date and more of a hangout. You know what I mean?
Right on. No, good. That's
so. You know. I mean, it was something, but not the direction I wanted it to go. You know, it's never the direction you want it to go. So I think it's one of those we'll end up being friends type of situation based off of her vibe. But, you know, we'll see. We're still talking, so that's a step in improvement. You know, no ghosting situation here.
That's great to hear, buddy. No, that's improvement. And you know what? Sex on the first date ain't it, Chief, dude? You want a lifer, you gotta fucking take it slow. You know what I mean? And
I want both, dude. I want the entire slutty chastity package. You know, I want a wife in public, you know, something else in private. You know what I mean? I don't know what I want.
Hey, that's what we all want, and you got some learning to do, bud. You know, that's the real deal. Anyways, just take it slow, dog, and have fun. That's the real trick. And if you're going into it and it feels like it's just a friend thing, well, that's good. Because I wouldn't want to date somebody who's not my friend. You know what I mean? Like
exactly, yeah.
Right, or who I couldn't be friends with. Right, so that's tight. Good shit, dude. Well, proud of you for not going straight into the worst of your humor on the first date. Hopefully.
Yeah. It was tempting to, though.
No, if you ever really need to blow a date, that's exactly what, if I were you, I'd do, is just go straight into the, you know, president's penises, or, you know.
1 year in Bangkok, I was locked in an ice chest. Just start with that story.
Honestly, you might be able to get her to walk out if you just, like, mid-conversation, bring it to a grinding halt and be like, can I run my clean 5 by you?
Yeah. Just tell her you're a comedian, dog. No, I'm playing.
I have zero doubt in my capabilities of getting a woman to walk through years of experience.
Years of experience, dog.
Through years of experience, certain topics should be avoided, like the chemical compensation of smegma. So,
yeah, exactly. You get me.
Yeah.
I'm not the. Everything else going okay, so you're in Houston now. You're going to enjoy the spoils of Houston. Are you there on work or vacation?
Yeah.
No, this both.
This one we played it right and just got her to talk about herself a lot, and then I'd add in little stories from my childhood. You know what I mean? Like,
no, good. No, you got to know a person. I'm so proud of you. Wow.
Yeah.
Dude.
We played this one proper, like a gentleman. The degenerate side may come out after too much wine, but we've yet to encounter that situation. So,
friend of the show Ryan Schweitzer.
No, I've never heard of Ryan, friend of the show,
year.
Ryan Schweitzer before at all.
Yeah, our only fucking guest. No, I'm playing. We've had one or two others.
Terry wouldn't stand for this.
Shout out Terry. Shout out Sean. We've had a few, but definitely most reoccurring. And he hollered at me because he knew I was having a bad day. Like, I don't know, last Monday or something. Was like, hey Chief, you all good? Holler at me. Call me back. So I call him back. We're talking. Nah, just busy work shit. Sometimes I'll talk to you and you're like, nah, shit's fucked. It's just work, dude. It was one of those weeks for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was just like, nah, dude, I'm all good. You ain't even got to worry about it. How are you? I heard you told me you had a date the other day. How's your date, bud? Me to Schweitzer. And he goes, I shut it down fast. I'm talking to 4 girls right now, so I didn't need a 5th. And I was like, what? What? This shy man who was like, I'm never going to get a single girl. What do you mean you're talking to 4 girls at one time? Hey, bro, slow down, Like,
bold of you to ruin friend of the show Ryan Schweitzer's game on him.
They don't listen, You
don't know that.
We had 1 view last week, and I think it was me.
We might have the ladies. You don't know that.
I'm just telling our audience, Ryan Schweitzer's got game. That's all I'm saying. That's crazy, dude. And if he can do it once, he could do it again. You know what I mean? Ladies, watch out. Biggie Cheese on the scene. I just wanted to fill you in on that because, I'm proud of him in a way. Sometimes I live vicariously through.
Thanks, man.
Let's see. Go ahead.
How's you?
Well, let's see. Work's been kicking my ass. I have had a pretty good month. Bro, when was the last time I saw you? Did we had one last week?
Yes, we did.
I tell you,
came from my car.
Popped a fucking tire on the Highlander.
Yep.
Okay, so let's pick up from there. I got the new tires put on. They fucked up all my sensors on my tire sensor pressures. So I scheduled another appointment at Walmart. Guess what? Took it in. They scheduled it for 7 a.m. Got it up there. Wandered around Walmart. Had to take a massive, morning exodus from my body. So
wait, hold on. Are you a front bathroom or a rear bathroom guy? I'm a rear bathroom guy. I'll struggle my way through a Walmart.
I was closest to the automotive center, which is by the back. So
okay,
I find that rear bathroom, which for 7:15 in the morning, stupid busy. Why is there so many people in and out of this fucking bathroom? What's going on here? But I'm feeling violated and not having a good time. I get a text while I'm on the shitter that's your appointment has been canceled. And I'm like, my car is out there. I am in here. What do you mean it's been canceled? And I finish my business. I walk my shitty ass back over there. Not really. I wipe really well. You know what I mean? I get all the way in there, as they say. Dr. Evil's face right there.
3 knocks down.
You can test it. Clean as a whistle, dude. A shitty whistle. Anyways, going on. I get back to this Walmart Tire Center. I'm like, why is it canceled? What? They're like, we don't have any tire pressure sensors. What do you mean? You scheduled my tire pressure sensor appointment. You ain't even got none. I go back. I'm miserable. I end up having a just busy, productive day and made some money and all that shit. But the damnedest thing, my tire pressure sensors go up, like turn off after I leave, and they really haven't come back on. What the fuck? Anyways, go carry on. My minutia. Am I right?
Yep.
Popular Demand, our cover band, has scored a New Year's Eve show at a place called Salvatore's. I think it's in St. Charles, but double check me on that, gang, if you want to come. We're playing from 8:30 to 12:30, so we're literally ringing in the New Year's for you.
Nice.
And I've never played a New Year's Eve show, so that's going to be pretty fucking dope.
Well, I've done a open mic on New Year's, and I can say expect the audience to be roughly 25 to 30% more drunk than usual.
Okay. That's the plan.
Have a clock or some sort of non-cell phone thing that will remind you of the time, because if you miss the countdown, everybody's going to be pissed. That's how you kill a gig right there.
We'll probably take a quick $5 as we're getting close to, so we don't miss it. But yeah, guys, come on out. 8:30 to 12:30 at Salvatore's. I think it's St. Charles. New Year's Eve. Come on out. That's gonna be pretty dope. And then we did go see a comedy show, and I got a bunch of comedy tickets coming up too. Like Chris is rolling in comedy tickets right this second, which is pretty cool. But we saw Duncan Trussell last night.
Shut up. You're not allowed to talk about this. I'm seeing him in 2 weeks. Nope.
Okay. But you're not going to see his 2 openers because they're local STL guys. And I did want to mention 1 or 2 of them to you.
Okay. Yeah. Local guys, great. You can't talk about the main act.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to talk about Duncan at all. I don't want to. You bought tickets. I will say tickets got stupid cheap, which is why I went, and we took friend of the show, Ryan Schweitzer. And it was like what I'm saying here is no shame to Duncan Trussell. I am surprised. He is an older comic, been around forever, has a lot of successful shows. That was one of the smallest Helium shows I've been to. You know how the Helium St. Louis one is set up? It's like got your ground floor level and then the upper deck or whatever. The upper deck was empty.
Interesting.
There are 1 or 2.
It filled in once his set started, in his defense.
Okay, people skipped the opener and showed up late.
From where you were sitting, the back stage back right of the audience was empty, but middle to stage back left, like looking out from, was pretty full.
And I'll say this too.
I had to bail for the bathroom, so I got a good little panicked look. I was worried.
But none of the shows were sold out. It's kind of weird to me. But anyways, I don't know what that's about. Great show. And stale audience. And I'm gonna be real. I'm a stoner. I like smoking weed. I need to stop getting like fucking ridiculous before these shows, because I think it's a good idea to get ripped.
Yeah.
And when I'm ripped, I'm not like a drunk. I don't get loud. You know what I mean? But here's the thing. I get the opposite, to the point where I'm not laughing. I just have a giant smile on my face.
You're smiling and trying to make eye contact.
And it's to a comedian. I think you've told me this before. That's the fucking worst, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Let me hear that you like it. Don't just like fucking sit there and giggle or smile like a dummy. You know, what are you doing? So,
and I've seen your I'm too ripped smile. It's kind of psychopathic. So
you can't see my eyes. I turn into a Chinese person. All respect to Chinese people. You know. Openers. Okay. The first opener I was thinking of when you were telling me you were feeling down about yourself and thinking about life decisions, because this guy, do you remember?
I've seen him before.
I've seen both of these openers before, because I guess the one guy's been hosting at Helium, the opener guy, the very first opener who hosted the show or whatever. I think I saw him open for Dave Attell. He was hilarious, and he did try a few of the same jokes, but I could tell that they were different. Like he's working on them, and that I appreciate that. You know, kind of cool to see. Do you remember the first guy's name? I remember Jack Wright was the second guy. God damn it, he was a good guy. I think we did this to him last time too, bro.
I hate that they so seldom mention the person ahead's name after they've finished. Because I can never remember it through the end of their set. Like, that's just
doesn't that mean job accomplished?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
because I want to know who he is.
You remember the set.
You're absolutely right.
That's what I'm saying. I remember the set. I remembered his face because I remembered liking his set. I still couldn't tell you his name.
We'll figure it out and report back next week, guys, because this guy is actually pretty fucking good. But here's the thing. He was telling us, guys, I finally, I'm traveling for comedy. Everybody shout. This is the one time I want you to shout out a place you think I've been due to comedy. Everybody shout out New York, Nashville, Houston, Austin, da 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 da. He goes, Evansville, Indiana. You said it. Nobody said it. That is the only place I've headlined, and I headlined there recently because they told me how much money they'd give me, and I was in the car on the way.
And the audience is quiet.
He paused longer than he meant to. He definitely wasn't intending for an applause break, but I just started clapping, and everybody started clapping. And he took a second. He was like, "Holy shit! That's the only time anybody's ever clapped for Evansville, Indiana." And I'm trying to keep it together because that felt like it really shouldn't hit me. But fuck.
No, I think he used the words. It felt very Make-A-Wish.
It felt very Make-A-Wishy, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, and then he went on to say something about having been to New York, and so I think part of it was just like, oh no, this whole audience thinks that I'm topping out at Evansville, Indiana.
Yeah. So he was very funny. And then Jack Wright, the second guy, is the St. Louis funniest winner, whatever comedy competition they do through Helium there. He opened for Bobby Kelly a while back, and he was their second opener tonight. He kills, dude. He slays, and he does not emote at all. It's very deadpan, and he uses his blinking a lot, and that's weird. What a statement. You know what I mean?
I take back the psychopathic statement to you because that guy is he's sus.
Nuts, dude. Yeah. I do enjoy him. He's very funny.
Jack However,
Wright with a W.
Thank God comedy exists, because I'm pretty sure he'd be performing at a truck stop to the intestines of a dead hooker if it didn't exist.
Exactly. Or in prison, to the inmates, to his fellow block, But
yeah.
Anyway, so very, very good show. You're in for a good show when you go see Duncan. Have fun. Schweitzer had fun. And that's about all that's new with me. I'll cover them when we get closer. I don't want to make them jealous. Okay, fuck it. I got tickets to Dan Soder on the 24th, 22nd, and tickets to Dimitri Martin on the 20th. So back to back, doggy.
Oof.
But it'll be.
No. Well, I mean, back to back, yay. But Dimitri Martin, I
wasn't my pick.
He's too whimsical for me. He's in the clouds, you know.
That's okay. I need a little bit of experience more than just the baddest of the bad comedy. You know, not like bad comedy, but like raunchy,
degenerate
shit.
Yeah.
I need to get my head out of the skanks just a little bit to see what the other side's like. Okay.
And then you find out it's religious, and you're like, oh, I knew
I'm
this.
cool with skanks. This is why I like this, right? Yeah. Let's see. They officially lost their TVS sponsorship, so they're back on being degenerates. Thank God. Great bit. They definitely got me. Let's see. I think we're hopping into comedy news, it sounds like. Let's make it official. Comedy news.
Kind of sounds like it, and I have nothing for you. But are we going to have an exciting update about Alfred Golden Dice Montgomery this week?
You missed last week. You need to go watch that because, bro, a lot happened last week for him.
Man, I was there last week.
You were there last week. Damn it.
I'm just wondering if there's like an update, a court appearance that I need to be at.
Give me a second. There's been some stuff floating around. I can only research one thing at a time.
Yeah.
So, just making sure that there's nothing in the vein of comedy news that is urgently worth talking about.
Have you ever seen clips of different sheriffs across the nation?
No, I haven't.
Oh man, you really need to check out I think his name is Mark Hamill. He's a sheriff in Texas. He kind of does the whole "we're gonna find you" speech to random criminals. And then you gotta the scariest sheriff, in my opinion, is 2 counties away where I stay at in Florida. Polk County Sheriff Grady Judge. His press conferences are wild, dog. Wild. He basically walks up with a photo of a person dressed as a woman, trying to appear as a woman, and then he'll do like a reveal photo later, being like, "You thought you paid for this hooker, and yet when you woke up, you got this man," and would just, just wilding out. Wow. He arrested a drug dealer and then wore his chain to the press conference. Yeah. Crazy
Judge.
Dog.
Just sounds like a tough Southern sheriff, if ever a name I ever heard,
Oh, yeah. No, it's just...
Born and raised to be a tough son of a gun. Aviator.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just one of those, like, watching his press conferences now, you can see him leaning into it because it's just getting funnier and funnier.
Okay, I got a little bit of comedy news from Dr. Evil. Comedian John Mulaney watches from cheap seats as Supreme Court justices weigh Trump's tariff powers. The stand-up comic is working with High Court lawyer Neil Katyal on a Supreme Court series similar to The West Wing.
Oh,
he's just doing research.
Pretend to be okay.
Okay.
Yeah, research.
Interesting.
And that's all I could really find in terms of comedy news. Now let's see what our boy Al is up to. There's been a new charge in bid to remove him from office.
Okay.
It would seem as of 2 days ago. So there's a 7th charge now in effort to remove him from office, according to STLPR. They're arguing that he cannot legally perform his duties while he remains jailed, which we already knew.
Yeah, sure.
The new count accuses him of violating a state statute that requires elected officials to, quote, personally devote time, unquote, to the performance of their duties, something Hanaway says is impossible. So that's the basis by which they're backing up the, like, you can't do this from jail. And he was like, prove it. And they're like, here's your proof, as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's sad. That's sad because, you know, I was just starting up a political action committee called Free Golden Dice. And
well, you'll need to get it ramped up because the trial on the removal petition starts on November 18th.
Oh, wow. That's going to be...
Fudge. That's not a lot of time.
No.
And I'm going to be in the air at that time. That sucks. I fly that day.
You've got ground to
Should we get really vocal about freeing Alfred Montgomery? Good guy or bad guy?
Yeah.
Have we decided? I don't know. There's a lot of gray here.
There's a lot of gray here, and if you want to play the White Knight, you're more than welcome to, but I'm an agent of chaos, so let's go.
Well, I am an Eagle Scout. So interpret that how you may. Agent of chaos, for sure. Let's see here. Well, damn, every day that goes by right now is a day Alfred Montgomery is behind bars. Free Alfred Montgomery. Sheriff. That's my sheriff. And when they elect somebody who's not him, like interim sheriff, that's not my sheriff. Not my sheriff. You know what I mean?
I just see you getting pulled over being like, I don't recognize your authority.
I don't recognize Sheriff Blank's authority. Just really, I pulled you over for your taillights out, buddy. Doesn't matter. You have no authority over me if I don't... You're going to make this hard for us, aren't you? Fuck.
No, at that point you cave and you're like, yeah, I'll go to AutoZone right now. Not a problem.
I've definitely fixed my taillights in front of an officer before. Like, if I can replace this, I have the part. I think I can do it right now. I didn't know it was out. Like, if you can fix it right now, you're out, and by golly, I got that magic touch. Okay, so not a whole lot in comedy news this week. We'll get more next week. You know, the real news ties in the Houston area. So go support Houston open mics because there's just a chance. There's a small chance you might catch Ty up there for an elusive, exclusive Ty Young comedy set. Go ahead. You know you want to. You know you need to.
I got nothing else to do with my evening, so you'll find me at 1 or 2 for sure.
Let the good hand of Ty come down and touch you.
No. I'm not catching a case. I'm not catching a case here in Houston, man. I don't have golden dice to back me up.
No, yeah, he's not right. He's not right and able to, as their court petitions say. As you say, back you up. Are you vaping in a hotel room, bro? Do you know that's illegal?
No. I'm doing no such thing.
That's fucked up, bro. I at least got a studio. Nah, it's all good.
Correct.
Clearly,
yes, you do have a studio.
That's Ty's backup home in Houston from all the money he makes off this podcast.
Yep.
You know.
Just rolling in it.
I know. Now, he can afford the mortgage. He can't afford electricity because that's why all the lights are off.
Exactly.
So, like, you got to take some cuts somewhere. But, hey, 5 bedrooms, 3 baths, you're rolling in it, dude.
I mean, it reminds me of my childhood where the water occasionally works, so.
And the tap water really ain't great. Like, you know, I'm all for drinking the tap. If it's bad, you know, it's bad. You're going to get that radioactive stomach. You know?
Yeah, exactly. As a 3-time survivor of Montezuma's Revenge in Mexico City, I think I'm pretty good, though.
Yeah, you have an iron stomach. You could go eat whatever you want off Taco Bell. I'm starting to learn that I do not have an iron stomach. I have inherited my dad's fucking pussy-ass gut. Because, dude, he can't eat a donut. A donut equals 5 Tums for him. You know what I mean? What's up with that?
You got that bread expanding gut.
I got that. Hates. Yeah, we had Taco Bell, bro. It's not even the shit that it kept me up all night with my fucking heartburn, dude. This heartburn's insane, bro.
Ooh.
What are we doing? Tom City over here. I was trying to run through what I ate yesterday with Dr. Evil. I was like, I ate one classic stacker. Get ready for this, people. Write this down. Plus 2 bites of Kelly's other classic stacker later. I had ice cream with 2 Oreos. I had a pack of zebra cakes. I had a Tootsie
all right,
Roll.
okay. That's it?
I had 5 ham and cheese sliders at 11 p.m. right before I laid down because I didn't eat anything. I was like, oh, I'm actually starving. I need to eat some. So I had 5 little ham and cheese little sliders.
I feel like Taco Bell's getting unjustly accused right now.
But that's what I'm saying.
Ham and cheese sliders didn't cause your heartburn. You got to blame it on a classic stacker at noon.
That's what I'm saying. What's up with that, though? A ham and cheese is going to give me heartburn like that?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
What are we doing? Why is it like that, Ty? It's not supposed to be like that. It was on a Hawaiian roll, too.
I mean...
That's what I mean by sliders, bro.
It could be the fact that you ate it at, like, 11 p.m.
Anyways, yeah, and a donut will do me in too, bro. It's nothing like being done in by a donut. Like something that's supposed to bring me joy. And, you know, whatever.
I can't help you there, bud. That's I mean, that almost makes you non-American in my eyes.
No, I want
in a
it.
weird way.
I want the donut. Give me the donut. But I'm going to be destroyed physically afterwards. Do you understand?
Some people aren't built to be patriots, man.
I feel like I own more guns than you. What are we talking about here? Anyways.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, you got me there. Yeah.
Let's see here. That's all I got. Do you have a Savage of the Week? I swear it's your week.
Wait, hold on. Just one other thing.
Dr. Evil's got
it is my week.
So this is something that didn't get covered under Montgomery because we had to cover a lot of ground really fast last week. But apparently a reporter who was covering his case was written messages by a lawyer on behalf of the sheriff's office saying that he would send deputies to their home if they didn't.
I like this guy more and more. I'm telling you what, old school mob tactics coming back.
He really did use a lot of mob tactics, didn't he? The golden dice, the sending officers, using officers to drop off his own kids.
Yeah, you're the boss. Why would you drive your kids around?
The boss. Hey, free the boss, dude.
Free the boss.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, that was the only other thing. While we were talking about him, I've been for the last 2 weeks just like there was something that didn't come up, and it's making me mad. So I'm glad we found it.
Good. Okay. It is your week though.
It is my week for Savage of the Week, and I think the Savage of this week has got to go out to the unknown lady who bore my presence for 5 hours straight. Yes, it was a long day. Her name will be unlisted due to her request.
Okay. Shout out the girl who sort of half went on a date with Ty. Shout out to the girl Ty got to know. Because, that's
exactly.
pretty good.
You know what I mean?
Like, Ty doesn't
that's
do that
a pretty
with
savage
everybody.
move. Anybody that's been around me for 5 hours straight understands
and is still
that.
talking to you? Holy shit. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah, exactly. I didn't fart the entire time. I was awful proud of myself. You know what I mean? Like,
But that's not
lot.
fair since she's going to remain anonymous. I petition we make friend of the show, Ryan Schweitzer, our Savage of the Week. 4 girls.
I mean,
turn
4
down
girls
a 5th
at once is a lot, dude. I gotta agree with this.
That's
I gotta
insane,
agree with this.
dude. What are we doing? You know what I mean? So, okay, you know, just throwing it out there.
I mean, you know what? It's going to be a first and second place this week because first does have to go to Schweitzer. Yeah, I do agree with that. I'm still keeping second as the unknown lady.
Lady I got to know and had a really nice date with. 1 of 1. Tight, dog. You know? And, again, still talking to you. That's great. Good job. Go team. Made possible by, sponsored by Degenerates, you know? Well, I don't have a whole lot else. Everything's going fine. A lot of holiday shit coming up soon. A lot of comedy shows. We'll try to be back next weekend, y'all. For sure. I won't be anywhere. I think we got this. So, anything you want to let them know, Ty?
Nah.
Nah, dude.
Other than, hold on, a lot of you motherfuckers ain't telling your friends, and we know it. So
we've noticed.
You should strive to tell one of your friends about your other embarrassing friends, and then we can all be friends watching this podcast together. It grows with you.
What are we if not friends? You know, like we're not like every other podcast, right? Where it's one-sided. We want to hear from you. We actively tell you this every week. Leave a comment. Tell us what you think of the show. Leave us a question, comment, concern, whatever you want, dude. Whatever you want to let us know, dude. But we don't want this to be a one-sided conversation, and we need you guys to make that happen. So leave a comment, all that shit. Tell a friend. And if we're not friends, why are you not telling a friend about your other friends? You know what I mean? And
exactly.
What's not to make fun of about me or Ty? I mean, like, I have a bad hair day. Sometimes Dr. Evil doesn't tell me my part is fucked up like shit.
I mean, Chris put on his finest Texan tuxedo today for you guys, so.
You know, and Ty's really trying to clean up the image, dude. So what are we doing, dude? I've been rocking Charles Manson for 3 days straight, apparently, is what Dr. Evil said. And it's not too inaccurate. You search Charles Manson denim, and this pops up, and it's uncanny. So that's why I need to take care of myself too. All right, no more.
And the Manson family used to own a couple Volkswagen Bugs, so it's not looking good for you, bro.
It's not looking good, dude. Mad love and respect, everybody. We did it. We made it happen, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. Tell a friend, leave a comment, help us get bigger, because we want to help you get bigger and better and have a great rest of your week. So you got to help other people have a good time, right? Mad love and respect. You better tell somebody, or I'm going to really fucking freak out next week. Okay? And you don't want to fucking Chris freak out on the pod. It's never fun. Ty doesn't want that. He's not even looking forward to it now if there's a chance of Chris freaking out. But we're going to do it anyways. So get ready, motherfuckers. Okay? We'll be back next week. We love you. Tell a friend or else.